Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to Nanook Lodge and the channel here, Cooking at Nanook Lodge. It is college basketball tournament time, and you may or may not be having some friends over, but basketball tournament always calls for a great dip appetizer. And growing up in the Midwest, we always went to the grocery store and got that tub of French onion dip. It's potato chips, and it was simple as that. We're going to elevate it a little bit today. Take some raw onions, caramelize them, and make our own homemade onion dip. The ingredients for my caramelized onion dip are pretty straightforward. We're going to use both sour cream and mayo. The mayo is going to bring some fat to this, and the sour cream obviously brings all that nice tanginess that you want in the dip. Seasonings are going to be salt, a little bit of thyme, some Worcestershire. We're going to punch it up with a little bit of onion powder or granulated onion. Caramelize our onions in some butter, and we're going to garnish it with some fresh chives. Prep is ready to go. We've got the mayo and the sour cream measured out. I diced up all the onions, about a 1/4 inch dice on those. It looks like a lot of onions. Those 2 onions gave me about 4 cups of onions, but they're going to cook down, and that's, of course, what gives it all the flavor. Cook it in the butter. We've got the chives all ready for our garnish, and then our seasonings for the dip. The Worcestershire, salt, the onion powder to punch up that onion flavor a little bit, and the thyme to just give it a little bit of herbal note and some earthiness to the whole thing. So we're going to go to the stove and caramelize the onions, and those are going to take about 45 minutes. You want to do it low and slow and let the sweetness of those onions come out. Let them brown in the pan and really get that caramel flavor. And then after you do that and let those cool, the rest is easy. Dump it all together, mix it up, put your garnish on, grab some chips, and you're good to go. See now that the onions are nice and deeply caramelized. It's a nice brown color on them. We're going to turn it off, let them cool, and then we can mix up the dip. Our caramelized onion dip, ready to go for whatever occasion you need it. A basketball game, maybe a football game later this fall. It's perfect. The one thing that you want to do with this is use some sort of wavy or ruffly chip. Those little thin chips just don't stand up to it. So make sure you get some chips with some hardiness to it, or some corn chips or something like that. But you're ready to go with an awesome dip. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking at Nanook Lodge.